right, guys, we're going to do a quick tier list video. Someone recommended we do since our editor showed off that god-awful Pepsi cream soda. If that's here, instant F tier.
We're definitely going to make people mad at us.
Especially those that rely on diet sodas.
I can see a lot going in the F tier or the D tier for sure. First off, we got 7-Up Cherry. I really only drink 7-Up if it's the only thing that's there. The cherry flavor is mid, but the France version is worse.
Everything in France is worse. Napoleon, that poop river in Paris that got people sick, the people that think they're the best French around and fuck everyone else's French, and more.
7-Up is indeed mid, and I agree with Donald.
For that, I'm putting it in C tier. Anything that's diet instantly goes into D tier, just so I don't completely throw diabetics under the bus or those that drink it because they like it, or related allergies to normal drinks. Same thing with 7-Up Cherry. The original 7-Up also goes in C tier because it's mid.
Can't wait to see your ranking for Sprite. Maybe it'll get a good rating because of the McDonald's Sprite.
I don't know what it is with companies trying to do cream flavors with their drinks, but it's never good in my opinion. A&W should have never done it.
Other than Crush, cream soda. That stuff is nice.
A&W aged vanilla? I quite liked this one, to be honest.
Vanilla in most drinks goes well. We'll get to the best one eventually. I'm not the biggest root beer fan, and A&W is nice on occasion, but I never go out of my way to get it unless I'm at an A&W restaurant. So, B tier it goes.
Speaking of root beer, we got Barq's next. More like fucking Barf's root beer. This shit is the worst of the 3 root beer brands I see here. First time I tried it, I thought I drank some sort of acid.
For the sake of those that praise this root beer, we'll put it in D tier. Not quite an absolute failure, but some love it, so we'll split the difference.
Even though I'm bullying the fuck out of Canada and whatnot, I gotta give praise to their Canada Dry drinks, and especially their flavors like this one. Verner's is better, but I don't see that here, so this flavor goes in B tier. Ginger ale and lemonade flavor, same thing, B tier it goes.
The original Canada Dry flavor is the best, though. Can't argue with that. It's just nice every time, so I'd put it in A tier.
Coca-Cola caffeine-free is decent, enough said. Coca-Cola cherry flavor, though, can either be mid some days or decent on other days. Never really good. I'll put it in B tier as well.
Original Coca-Cola goes straight to A tier, just shy of S because it's not always my go-to. Coca-Cola Life is our first F tier. Congrats for being so disgusting. Remember when I said vanilla goes well with everything? Not with orange, apparently. Sending it straight to D tier.
It's not pleasant to finish, honestly. Coca-Cola vanilla on its own, though, is really good. Just don't mix vanilla with anything else, it doesn't work very well.
Instant S tier, wow, that was fast. I agree though. Crush grape soda, instant S tier, nobody is gonna argue with me and I am not gonna budge. Crush orange though, I don't know, I'm not a fan of orange as a flavor, so this is gonna be heavily biased based on that. I'll put diet in D tier and the regular in C tier since they weren't pleasant. Crush peach, same thing with orange, wasn't that pleasant to drink but not horrible. C tier. Crush pineapple was a huge surprise though. Very nice to drink, and maybe it could substitute eating real pineapples to prep for intimacy. Who knows? Crushed strawberry is absolutely mid, though.
I'm just gonna put all this diet shit in F tier, since I can just imagine how they taste and it's not good. I would have done D tier, but from the couple times I had Diet Coke, these wouldn't be different.
Dr. Pepper Cherry is quite a bright spot in the Dr. Pepper family tree of flavors. So delectable and nice, S tier it goes. Diet, Dr. Pepper is ass like the rest, and the OG Dr. Pepper is on top for real, S tier.
Fanta grape is good, but not as good as Crush perp drank. Shit, I sounded ghetto right there. Fanta orange is mid because I don't like orange flavors. And Fanta pineapple is good, but not better than Crush pineapple. Fanta strawberry, C tier.
Surprisingly, I like Faygo. It's good, cheap soda, what can I say? Fresca's that 0-calorie grapefruit drink, right? Not much of a fan, not horrible. C tier it is. Mellow Yellow surprised me. It's one of the better citrus-flavored drinks I've had in a while. A tier it goes.
Coca-Cola has a history of throwing shit at walls and seeing if any of them stick. Mountain Dew Baja Blast is A tier. I don't want to hear naysayers. All of these Mountain Dew flavors, aside from Diet, and that one flavor being Whiteout, go in S tier. Whiteout goes in A tier. It's good, but it just about misses. Actually, never mind. This goes in A tier, since if it's like most lemon-lime-esque drinks, it's good, but not fantastic.
I'm gonna override what you said about all flavors being S tier when the orange flavor one is there and say C tier instead.
Fucking hogging the tier list like that. I actually liked that flavor. Fucking bully.
Ah, Mug, the best root beer brand out of the 3 listed. Not my absolute go-to, but it's super nice when I have it. A tier it goes. Did any of you drink these next four by 1893?
Nope, legit never heard of it, even with the Pepsi-Cola name attached.
Beats me, honestly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make a haven't had it tier where we can place drinks we've never had. Seems simple enough.
We're about to be exposed when it comes to if we're a Pepsi or Coke kind of folk, and without a shadow of a doubt, all of these Pepsi flavors get sent to S tier. Other than Crystal, Diet, and Max, those two are straight garbage, while Crystal Pepsi falls short at A tier.
Best vanilla flavored drink ever, outside of Dr. Pepper Vanilla Float. RC Cola is actually really good, and I'll send it to S tier. Why not? It's really nice to have.
No complaints there. Sierra Mist, Sprite, and Sundrop are pretty much all mid, and yes, I did call Sprite mid. I will die on that hill. D tier for me.
You dare call God's Nectar from McDonald's mid? Fucking mid? Fuck you! You're mid.
Squirt is the only half-decent drink out of those, honestly. C tier.
One thing we can agree on outside that fucking disgraceful pick is that Sunkissed is mid and will never be good.
That we can. Sunkissed grape, though, is A tier. Perp drinks are always good to grape. Fuck. I went ghetto again.
Knew that was coming. He has more Sprite in his veins than blood. We never had Surge, but would love to try it one day. This has been our tier list ranking for sodas. Feel free to roast us for our picks in the comments section.